Bob Banks with another opportunity to put his... Ready to go. Digging in for the win surge, Tanner Schobel.
Tanner Schobel.
Lifted in the air to left. Aline coming on. Takes it in for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Got it. 2 away. And the next batter, Aaron Sabato. Foul ball there. Two outs, bases empty.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. That's a base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. And with that knock, he advances the hitting streak to 10 games. Quite the run he's on right now, really seeing the ball well. Foul ball there. Keishel stands at 6 foot even, hitting cleanup, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. Strike 2. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Walker Jenkins. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. There's a strike. Set down looking. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like to see a better approach. And here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Now that the immaculate inning is off the table, he needs to focus up and attack to get this 3rd out. Curveball gets over for a called strike. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1, 2, 3. On to the next inning. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Dalton Shuffield. Gets under it, pops it up. Miller settles under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Next up for the win surge, Alan Serta. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fastball, this one comes right back to the mound in plenty of time to first. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Rain Duncone getting ready to hit. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Here's a fly to left. Aline.
I got it.
And that'll do it. 9 straight set down. Runners at first and second and nobody out.
Let's go, kid.
Banks cracked a double the first time at bat. This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. Oh, the throw is too high. Not in time. Runner safe as they score a pair on the play. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. This broadcast is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If he can't diagnose you in 30 minutes, you get an extra lollipop. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Comes up empty, strike 2. In the air, out towards right center, glides to the left. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the shortstop, Danny De Andrade. Struck out swinging the first time. Swing and a foul straight back. The wind surge, trailing by 3. Top half of the 4th. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1 now. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Now the 1-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Hard hit, left side. Out number 3. So 12 up. Full house on the bases with 1 away. Banks, a chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. That one ripped out to left. Going back pretty deep. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run comes across, and here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. Tag safe at home. And the lead is up to 5. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. We're in the top half of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Digging in for the wind surge, Walker Jenkins. First at bat was a strikeout. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Patrick Winkle. Popped up and makes the catch. So 5 perfect. Top of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Dalton Shuffield.
No.
With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Got the batter swinging. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Alan Serta, the next to hit. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Next one's fouled back. Struck the batter out without a swing. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. And here at the plate, Rain Doncone. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. Now here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Perfection. Man on at first.
Now
Coming up to the dish for Tulsa,
hitter,
Bob Banks. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. One hops off the wall. Might be trouble here. Headed for the plate. Relay, throw home. Comes across to score. And they're pulling away. Up by 7 now.
Leading off,
we're back here at the ballpark. And now, Tanner Schobel. Fouled off. He was late. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Next up for the wind surge, Danny De Andrade, 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next one's fouled back. Puts this one in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 away now to start the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, Fernandez. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Towards first. And steps on the bag for the out. Still cooking to start the 8th. Just 5 outs left to get. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Swings and misses. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Patrick Winkle. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And swing and a miss. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. The next pitch misses. And the count 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. So now 24 have been set down in order. Only 3 left to go for perfection. The Drillers lead it 8-0. Bottom of the 8th. And now at the plate, Bob Banks. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. We're back here at the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Digging in for the wind surge, Dalton Sheffield. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Late swing fouled it off. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's a ball. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are... This pitch popped up. Posey under it. And there's one down. So up next, Alan Serta. Grounder to the left side. Posey. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting. the
So
designated
down to
hitter,
their final
Lane
out of this one.
Dunn.
Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Pop up, foul on the right side. At the wall, and it's out of play. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit to the left side, this should be it. It's history, the final out. Bob Banks, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. If you want your basement to be ready for a flood, a carnival, and everything in between, call Montresor Basement Design. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast.
Now batting.
And
the
they
designated
tie it
hitter,
up.
Bob
It's
Banks.
1-1. That's a good job to adjust to the inside fastball there. He may have been hunting something on the outer. Bashes this one to deep left center. And it hits the fence. Runner around third. Scores with ease. And he's clearly locked in after yet another
Now
hit.
batting, the
Really seeing the
designated
ball
hitter,
well lately.
Bob
He's a
Banks.
threat every time he steps into the box. Wallops this one out towards right center. It's off the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And now the DH, Bob Banks.
Now
And
batting,
already in this
the
one, he's
designated
gone
hitter,
deep,
Bob
hitting a
Banks.
solo homer back in the second inning. That was a nice boost for his team early on. Bash down the right side, but foul. And that one hammered. It's carrying. Snags it on the warning track.
Now batting.
We're back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Well struck, right field. It's off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. That's a double, makes it a 4-hit game. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bubba Aline. Ground ball, this one should do it. That's the ball game. Banks played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss. Collected. Bob Banks comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game, shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. One down. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Walker Jenkins. That one smashed to left field. It one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. Around first, hustling for 2, and into second with 1 away. That's a double. Really trusted his hands and let the ball travel on that pitch and allowed it to go the other way for the head. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. This one is labeled. Bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights the two-strike pitch off to the right. And here's the 0-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the catch for the out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Bob Banks. 1 for 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. 1 out and runners at first and second. Bob Banks digs in now. 1 for 3.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
On the ground, right side. And that's a fair ball. Coming around third. 1 run comes in. And here comes the runner. Relay throw. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run. They may have some regrets after waving him home on that play. Obviously, this late in a game, you want to do everything you can to tie it up. But getting tagged out at home is a gut punch, and doubly so if they line drive to right. And this game is over. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a... Bob Banks, now at the plate, drove in their only run in last night's game. Swing and a drive. It's back there, and it's gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And we have a tie ball game. That's a good job to it. This one is labeled. Going back pretty deep. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. He turns and heads for second. Chance at a triple. At third now with 1 away. That's a triple. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A 2-run blast is second of the night, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1. Not great command on the mound. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there. Hits the fence. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Runner at first, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bob Banks.
That's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Left field getting pretty deep. And that one's off the wall. Coming to the plate. He'll score, and they tie it up. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. You can't hit a ball much better than that. 114 miles per hour off the bat. Catch it a grain or two lower, and it's probably long gone. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. The Drillers down a run. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. And a base hit right there. The tying run is aboard. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that. Well struck, right field.
Get out of here.
Out of here. Flexes the power with that swing. A two-run shot. And they slice into that lead. It's 8-6.
Now batting, the first
Still
baseman,
behind, but a little more hope in that dugout now after the home run. The Savage is just one strike away. Rips that to right. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Bob Banks went yard 3 times last. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. And that one fouled off. Vargas leading off first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, right field. It's pretty deep. And that ends the inning. Banks will hit next. Perfect at the plate last night. 5 for 5. That one ripped into right center. It bangs off the wall. Throw comes in, runner stops. Second and third, nobody out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. 1 for 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bob Banks.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Foul ball there.
Hey, no one better here.
This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That should fire up the dugout. Up to 5 homers in the series. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-3. That homer was absolutely demolished, and it came at a critical moment. Dreyer is just 1 strike away. Right side, hard hit. That is the ball game. Banks made some big contributions for them in the win. Put together 3 hits. Bob Banks, the former first-round pick. Stepping to the plate next from Wichita, Tyler Fedko.
Right fielder, Tyler Fedko.
Ground ball to second. Fernandez whips it to first, and there's 1 away. Next up for the wind surge, Brian Acuna. And he grounds it to the right side. Whips it to first. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. Base is empty with 2 out. And now the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Whips it to first. And 1, 2, 3, that's the inning. Bob Banks is the next to hit. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. Has a chance to make it a 15-game hitting streak in this one.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Oh, great stop. They get the out, and that'll do it. End of 1, and the wind surge at the plate here in the 2nd inning. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. Batter just wants to get a read on his stuff. That was a meaty pitch, but he let that one go, maybe to get the timing. Could be ready for it if he gets it again. Now here's the 0-2. Close, but ruled a ball. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. One-two offering. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And quickly one away in the second inning. Here's the catcher, Patrick Winkle. Swings through that one, 0-1 now. Winkle measures 6'1", 200 pounds. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2021. Struck out looking for the backwards K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. And now, Dalton Shuffield. Fly out to center field. On the way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of them there. We go to the bottom of the second inning. We're all tied, 0-0. If a sergeant's trying to make you put up their platoon in your house, show them you mean business. Call the Third Amendment experts at Benson, Looper, and James today. There to make the catch. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Rain Doncone. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Comes up empty, strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Top of the third, no score. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Danny De Andrade. Popped up, Fernandez. And that's the end of the inning. 9 straight set down here. Top of the 4th inning with the wind surge at the dish. And it's a pop-up.
I got it.
1 away. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. Acuna, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next one's fouled back. 0-2, and the delivery. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag alone. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Aaron Sabato rolled out to second in the first AB. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The wind surge with a 0 in the hit column so far. Fly ball out to left field. Aline. And that's that. So 12 up, 12. So 2 down. Banks now at the plate. Hit into a double play the first time around. Now this is belted to right. That's pretty far back. It's off the top of the wall. And it's a 2-out double. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. He's really on some kind of roll at the plate. This speaks to how he's seeing the ball and his consistency day in and day out. Those are both qualities that evaluators want to see. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Digging in for the wind surge, Patrick Winkle. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. And another ball.
That's a ball.
1 out and the base is empty. That one misses. 3-0. Pretty unusual seeing him fall behind in the count like this. He could give up his first walk here. Here comes the 3-1. There's a strike.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss. First two batters retired in the top of the fifth. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Dalton Shuffield. Out in front and foul to the left side. Shuffield, 25 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2022. He breaks his bat. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 5 perfect. We're back here at the ball. Top of the 6th, at the plate, Alan Serta.
Yes. 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
Next up for the wind surge, Rain Duncombe. Struck out swinging the first time.
That's the ball.
The wind surge held hitless so far in the game.
Up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Danny De Andrade digs in now, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in there. That's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa,
Your
Bob
turn.
Banks.
Nobody better.
1 for 2. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. That makes 2 doubles for him on the day. Not a bad bit of work by the DH. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Kyler Fedko. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Brian Acuna will hit next. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch
1-2.
misses. Now 1-2. Good eye there.
Outside.
What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. 2 away now to start the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Aaron Sabato. And a big swing and a miss. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 2 outs and runners at first and second. Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. This chance at some insurance runs is brought to you by Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance. They'll always steer you in the right direction. That one is absolutely pummeled. Hits the top of the wall. 1 runs in, and here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. And he's out, cut down, and that ends the inning. They get 2 runs. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keishel. Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for this lineup. Absolute dominance on the mound.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off left side. And the 1-2. Close
That's the ball.
close, doesn't get the call.
2-2.
Showing a little displeasure with the ump's call on that pitch around the top of the zone. He needs to be careful. Umpires don't like pitchers showing them up. Hits this one on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is no more. Frustrating to see the no-hitter fall apart just 6 outs from the finish line. He's got to refocus out there on the mound and go to work again. Winkle, in the box again, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Got to protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Shuffield. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they puts it away. 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Alan Serta. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Certainly looks like they're going to waste that leadoff base runner. He got on, but hasn't made it past first yet. They'll need a good hit to bring him in. Gets him swinging. That ends the inning, but
Now pitching.
we're back. It's the top of the 9th, and 2 gone, and the base is loaded. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Drillers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.